Is this the police department? Yeah, I needed 2 FOIA request forms, and I'm going to find out how I need to file an officer complaint.
Okay, what kind of complaint?
Like a misconduct complaint.
Okay, against an officer?
Yeah.
Okay. We no longer dispatch for a police department. If you pick up that phone there, it'll bring directly to dispatch.
Uh-huh.
They'll ask you your name, your information, and they'll make a ticket, and then they get an officer or something.
And if I wanted to remain anonymous, so will they...
Yeah, just tell them on the phone.
Okay, and also, I don't know if I should bring that to you or them, but the laptops in the squad cars are currently open, and 2 of them, with what appears to be a CAD or something maybe, in full view. So they might want to think about closing it, just privacy. And also the American flag needs some loving.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should tell you or tell them or...
Okay, I can pass the message on. You said you had 2 of them?
Yes, ma'am.
We have a form here that you can fill out. You don't have to use our form. You can use your own form. You can write it up how you want.
Cool.
We'll accept the FOIA request by email or by fax or in written. We won't do it verbal. So if you want to use our form, use our forms.
Okay. And I don't have to identify on these either, as long as I give them an email or something to contact.
I'm the FOIA officer here, so at a minimum, you just need to give me some kind of information to be able to get hold of you to let you know it's done, or just come back in 5 days, your choice.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. What was your name?
Wendy Flowers.
Wendy, thank you.
And if you want to speak to an officer about a complaint, as I said, we don't dispatch here anymore. The sheriff's office does. Just let me pick up the phone.
Okay, and do you guys have just a form I could take and bring back and talk to?
Alright guys, today's footage takes us deep inside a police department where a woman walks in to do something completely legal. File a FOIA request and ask about an officer misconduct complaint. Simple, calm, professional. At first, the interaction feels normal. The front desk employee, Wendy, answers politely, explains the process, and even tells her she can remain anonymous if she wants. But then, things start getting strange. The woman notices squad car laptops sitting open with sensitive information visible to the public, and even points out a damaged American flag hanging inside the department. Instead of appreciation for bringing up security concerns, the atmosphere suddenly shifts. The moment the chief walks out, you can feel the tension hit instantly. His tone changes everything. What should have been a routine public records request suddenly transforms into a hostile power trip unfolding right in the middle of a public lobby.
For officer complaint one?
I think we do. Hold on just a second.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, turn it off, please.
Why?
Because I don't want to be a camera.
And what's your name? Why are you approaching me?
What can I do for you, man?
Did I not tell her what I needed? What is your name, sir?
Ma'am, what can I do for you?
I already discussed it with her.
And she came to me, I'm her supervisor.
And what'd she say? Why are you aggressive? What's your name? Can you identify?
My name's Chief James Bianchi.
You're the chief?
Yes, I am.
Can you please step back?
No, please turn the camera off.
Without your mask, you need to step back.
No, I do not. There's no law that says I have.
You're the chief and you're behaving this way. Look, if I reached out, I would touch you.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Now with my hands in my pocket. What can I do for you?
Okay, I'm backing up and I'm asking you not to step
What can I do for
closer.
you?
Stop stepping closer to
What
me.
can I do for you, please?
Did she tell you what I was here for?
She said.
Can I speak to you? I don't want to speak to him. He's being aggressive with me.
Sergeant, still there.
Well, I'm requesting to speak to somebody that's not you.
Well, then I'm it. I'm as high as you get here. What can I do?
That's a shame.
Okay.
Why have you been aggressive with? She didn't tell you what I'm here for. I'm here conducting business.
A FOIA request.
And what else?
And you want to?
What else? You're trying to intimidate me because I had an officer complaint.
Can I?
I had an officer complaint.
And that's what I'm here for. What is the officer complaint?
It doesn't. I'm not telling you. You've been aggressive with me since the beginning. I want a form. Can I have the form? You don't have a form.
No,
you're not required to have a form in Illinois.
No, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Since when?
There's no.
Well, I need to complain to somebody that's not you because now I also have a complaint on you.
This is where the encounter completely spirals. The chief approaches aggressively and immediately demands she stop recording, despite the fact she's standing in a public government building exercising a clearly protected constitutional right. The woman calmly asks his name, backs away, and repeatedly tells him not to invade her space. But instead of de-escalating the situation like a professional leader should, he doubles down. His posture becomes confrontational, his voice sharp, and his attitude openly intimidating. You can actually watch the power dynamic shift in real time. What started as a citizen requesting information suddenly becomes an ego battle fueled by authority. Even after she explains she only wants a complaint form and FOIA paperwork, the chief keeps pressing her, refusing transparency while acting personally offended that someone dared question the department. And honestly guys, this is exactly the type of behavior that destroys public trust faster than any press conference ever could.
Very good. Give me your name and phone.
I don't have to identify by law.
Can I get a pad and paper, please?
I don't have to identify. Can you run out your last name for me? And don't ever come at me like that. Shame on you. You're the chief. Wendy treated me with respect, at least. You don't like cameras in here, do you?
When did a camera go on the building?
Well, then what's your problem? You told me to shut mine off. What's your problem? You try to intimidate me.
No, ma'am, I'm not.
What's this for? For what?
You can call and make an appointment with a sergeant.
Oh, excellent.
Have a nice day.
I need a pen, sir, so I can fill out this for you.
That's good. Okay.
That's fine. You don't supply pens? Can I have your last name, sir? Can you identify?
My name is, have a nice day. I said it twice already.
Have a nice, you said you were the chief. I know that makes your balls feel heavy, but, no.
Okay, have a nice day, man.
Wendy, may I have a pen, please?
Have a nice day.
I'm conducting my business.
Go ahead.
You need to get away from me. Don't ever step up on me again. Shame on you for being the leader of this department and acting the way you are. I'm here to file an officer complaint and you're trying to intimidate me. You're trying to intimidate me.
I'm here to take you to your office and take your complaint.
She told, I don't want to be near you. The second you came out that door, what'd you do? What'd you do? You escalated it, didn't you? I was kind to her, wasn't I?
But here's the part that really shocks people watching this footage. The woman never backs down. Even while the chief hovers around her, refusing to give her space, she stays focused on the facts. She points out the obvious hypocrisy immediately. Cameras cover the building from every angle, yet the chief suddenly has a problem with her camera. Why? Because her recording captures accountability instead of control. Then things become even more embarrassing for the department when she asks for something as basic as a pen and is told the department doesn't supply pens. That moment alone tells you everything about the attitude inside this building. Instead of professionalism, the chief resorts to sarcasm, mockery, and intimidation tactics while following her around the lobby. At this point, the complaint itself almost becomes secondary. The real story now is watching a police chief unravel emotionally because a citizen understands her rights and refuses to submit to intimidation.
No, she told me to use this phone. I'm going to use the phone. Actually, come here. I want to show you some problems I got. All right, come on.
So
Mr. Chief, come here.
Well, are we going to continue with your complaint?
No. Oh, that's separate. I'm not complaining to you. I refuse to complain to you.
Okay.
I want you to look at your American flag.
What about it?
Look at it and tell me if you think it should be tattered that way and displayed. That's something I brought up to her in a professional, kind way.
Okay, very nice.
All right, and why is the cabs open on the computers, on the squads?
Why are you what?
Your laptops and the squads are open.
What does that have to do with anything?
You guys are supposed to create the privacy. Couldn't there, a lot of times isn't there personal info that everybody shouldn't be seeing, maybe only you guys?
It's password protected.
It's not, you're telling me there's no words across the screens right now.
I don't know.
They're open. 2 squads right now. And I also came in and reported that. All right, I'm trying to protect the citizens, and apparently we need to protect them from you. Why did you come at me the way you did? I want you to explain yourself right now. Explain yourself. You came at me that way.
Ma'am, have a nice day.
Okay, do your business. I'm trying to finish mine. I need to read through my FOIAs.
Okay.
And she told me that you might have a complaint form. Do you have one or not?
I told you we don't. We do personal interviews.
Oh yeah, by you? Who the fuck would complain to you? You're a disgrace, dude. I know plenty of chiefs of police, and you're the worst fucking one. Worst one to ever approach me, ever.
Ma'am, you have a nice day.
Shame on you. Okay, have a good one.
Have a nice day.
I'm trying to conduct my business. Stop following me around.
I'm not.
She told me to use the
Have a
phone.
nice day.
She told me to use the phone.
File a complaint.
You know what's sad?
No, but have a nice day.
You know what's sad? How long have you been chief?
Have a nice day.
You're a brand new chief, ain't you?
Have a nice day.
Are you a brand new chief this year?
Have a nice day.
Were you disappointed?
Have a nice day.
Okay, then leave me alone while I conduct my business.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
Now the woman starts exposing issue after issue inside the department, and honestly, it's devastating to watch. She points directly at the torn American flag hanging in the building and questions why the department proudly displays it in that condition. Then she brings up the open squad car laptops again, explaining that sensitive information may be visible to the public. Instead of addressing those concerns seriously, the chief acts irritated that she even mentioned them. That response alone speaks volumes. A leader focused on integrity would thank a citizen for pointing out security risks. But here, ego completely overrides professionalism. The chief keeps interrupting her, keeps crowding her space, and keeps trying to force the interaction onto his terms. Meanwhile, she calmly reminds him that taxpayers fund that building, those pens, those salaries, and every single piece of equipment around them. And guys, that's when the entire encounter shifts from uncomfortable to outright humiliating for the department leader.
Is there a reason you're trying to intimidate me out of filing my complaint?
I don't know,
I need the pen over there so I can fill out something.
we'll get a pen.
I don't need to. The public funds those pens. Did you pay for them?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah? Do you have a ring on?
It's a, gotta get my own pen.
Oh, you funded that pen? Oh yeah, and who gave you your salary? The people. Correct?
Man, you're in this.
Shame on you. You're a disgrace, dude. You truly are. What kind of small man syndrome do you got? All 3 inches of nothing, bro. Come on. Get away from me. Please get away from me, because you are raising this issue for no reason when I was being nothing but kind to your Wendy. Is that not correct? Why are you abusing me? Why did you ask the sergeant to leave? Can I speak to the sergeant and file my complaint, sir? I need to speak to the sergeant.
You can call.
I can come at my will. You don't know how serious my complaint is, do you? You don't know if it's something very bad or not. You have no idea. Then why'd you tell me to get out? Multiple times. Why did you? No, shame. Get away from me, dude. You walked up on me, and even after I asked you to step back, you walked up on me more.
I would very much like to.
I want you to get away from me. I'm done speaking to you.
Take your complaint.
I'm done speaking to you.
You can call.
No, don't speak to me. I'm not doing that. I'm here now.
Okay, well, the sergeant's busy.
She told me to pick up that phone, and then you came out here abusing me.
Pick up the phone.
No, fuck you.
Pick up the phone.
I don't want to go near you. Are you going to get away? Go away so I can use the phone. You're standing, look how close he's standing to that, guys. He is about 2 foot away. He won't let me use the pen. Will not let me use the pen that's funded by the public tax dollars. You fucking idiot. Shame on you, dude. You're going to lose your job one of these days. You know what? Last sheriff I told that to, guess what? He's not the sheriff.
You can feel the frustration reaching a boiling point now. The woman repeatedly asks for a sergeant or someone else to handle her complaint because she no longer feels comfortable dealing with the chief directly. But instead of respecting that request, he continues inserting himself into the interaction, hovering only feet away from her while refusing to back off. This is where his arrogance becomes impossible to ignore. Every smug "have a nice day" is dripping with sarcasm while he simultaneously blocks the very process she came there to complete. And the woman sees right through it. She calls out the intimidation tactics directly, pointing out that an officer complaint could involve something serious, possibly traumatic, yet the chief shows absolutely no professionalism or empathy whatsoever. At this stage, the footage stops looking like public service and starts looking like a man desperately trying to maintain control over a situation he already lost the moment he abandoned professionalism.
You want to know why? Because you're doing the same shit. You're fucking ballsy. You know that? You ain't married, are you? Oh yeah, your poor wife. Poor thing. Why don't you guys clean up your fucking nasty lobby instead of harassing me? Why don't you fucking go take care of your American flag that's all tore up? Or that one. Look how proudly you present that one. I've already shown my camera. Look how proud you present that. Are you ashamed of yourself or what? Did you serve in the United States military? I can tell you didn't. Fuck you, dude. You're a fucking disgrace to everybody that's fought for our country and every good officer out there. We got good officers getting killed and hurt all the time because of fucking punks like you, and you're the leader of this department. You came out to me like that? Are you serious? You could have came out saying, hey, I'm the chief, blah, blah, blah. I still don't know how to say your last name. And all this, what's your complaint about? Remember, but you couldn't. You couldn't do it, could you? Why? If you treat me this way, no, damn well you got a bunch of domestic abuse going on at home and someone should investigate you. Now get the fuck away from me and stop trying to intimidate me. Actually, First Insurance Group, just so you guys know, never give this place a pen ever again in your life. This is what he does with it. You think First Insurance Group thought you were going to not allow the people to use that? Do you think that? Do you think they expected you to act with integrity? When did you take your oath? When did you take your oath? You took an oath to the Constitution of the United States, did you not? To serve and protect, to be a man of the people and fucking actually enforce laws, but you come out here because I had nothing more than an officer complaint and I was kind to her and you come out trying to tell me I can't be in here video recording. Are you fucking nuts? You don't know.
Then comes the most explosive section of the entire confrontation. The woman absolutely unloads on the chief for disgracing both the badge and the oath behind it. She tells him real officers, the honorable ones risking their lives daily, are damaged by behavior exactly like this. And honestly, whether people agree with every word she says or not, the raw emotion behind it is impossible to ignore. The chief, meanwhile, continues responding with bitterness, sarcasm, and ego instead of accountability. What's incredible here is how calm she remains while systematically dismantling his authority with facts, questions, and direct criticism. She reminds him he took an oath to the Constitution, yet the first thing he did was attempt to silence lawful recording inside a public building. Every second captured on camera becomes more damaging than the last. Because the footage doesn't just show conflict, it exposes a complete collapse of professionalism at the leadership level.
And you're allowed to be the commander-in-chief of the shithole department. Are you kidding me? I hope your officers are better than you. Clearly some of them aren't. Alright, so the chief, Tiny Dick over here, he continues to harass me and is trying to intimidate me while I'm trying to file a FOIA request and as well as while I was trying to do a complaint. Shame on him. Oh, you're going to cam back me. That's a public record. That's a public record. He is now trying to record me, it appears, while I am filing a complaint, which is an intimidation attempt. And I believe that's a class, 3 felony? Correct me if I'm wrong, Chief. So why are you treating me this way? Why couldn't you come out and say, hey, I heard you have a complaint. No, you didn't say that. You jumped right on me. An officer could have done something very terrible to me. I already have PTSD, or I could have it worse, and you just come up on people like that. Shame on you. You are not a leader. I'm very disgusted with you, and I hope you learned something from this event. I truly, truly hope you do. I hope you never behave this way again. I'm so fucking disgusted with you as a man. Actually, I'm going to ask you, since I have no ledge to use, if you'd step away from there so I can use that ledge instead of coloring on the wall. Can you do so, Chief? Can you lower your little shirt thing for your chest so I can see your name tag?
And guys, this is where the chief truly loses the narrative completely. Instead of reflecting on his conduct, he pulls out his own phone and starts recording her, clearly hoping to flip the situation around through intimidation. But the move backfires instantly. The woman calmly points out that his recordings themselves are public record and can also be requested through FOIA laws. That realization visibly changes the energy. Suddenly, the man who demanded she stop recording realizes his own actions can now be scrutinized too. Then comes the moment that hits hardest. She asks him about his oath. When did he take it? What does it actually mean to him? And the silence that follows says more than any answer ever could. A police chief sworn to uphold constitutional rights now stands speechless while a citizen explains those rights back to him inside his own department lobby. That moment right there completely defines this entire encounter.
I think he's second-guessed filming me because he knows his phone's going to be public record and I'm going to obviously FOIA that. I'm actually really disgusted, guys, at the way he behaved. Very disgusted. You shouldn't be the chief. I don't say that very often, but I mean it. You should not. I know some great chiefs of police, you know that? And some pretty damn decent sheriffs. You're a fucking turd, dude. You're gonna be one of them Drew Petersons, aren't you? Kill your fucking wife and stuff her in a drum. You look like the guy that would do it. Your demeanor, it's disgusting. The way you came at me like that, fucking disgusting. And I think you owe me an apology right now. Are you man enough to apologize for coming at me that way?
Give me your officer complaint.
Are you man enough to apologize and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong?
Give me your officer complaint.
No, we can squash it right. Well, that's separate. I'm not dealing with you with that. I have a separate one on you now.
Call and
Listen,
talk to a sergeant inside.
are you going to apologize? Are you going to apologize?
Set up an appointment for you.
Yes or no? Do you apologize for your behavior? Come on. I'm giving you a chance to man up and say, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't, as a leader of this department, I shouldn't behave that way. And I expect my guys not to behave that way, but you're not doing it. You can't own up to your mistakes, can you? I'm giving you the opportunity right now, but I'm asking you to step away from there so I can fill it out on a decent service. Because there is nowhere to fill out a FOIA form in this lobby. Thank you. I don't like you trying to intimidate me. I was here for a fucking complaint. I was kind to her. Shame on you.
Yeah, see.
I ain't going in there. I also don't want you behind me either. I don't like that. Just like how you don't like that. You want someone on your gun side, you don't want them on your six. Thank you. Have a good day.
The confrontation finally begins winding down. The woman delivers one final message that cuts deeper than any insult or argument ever could. She tells the chief directly that respect cannot be demanded through intimidation, authority, or ego. It has to be earned through conduct. And honestly guys, that's the lesson hanging over this entire encounter. In barely 20 minutes, what should have been a simple public records request turned into a complete public meltdown from department leadership. The woman walks away frustrated, disgusted, but unbroken. Meanwhile, the chief is left standing inside his own lobby, having exposed himself to the world through his own behavior. And that's exactly why independent recording matters. Cameras don't care about rank, titles, or authority. They capture reality exactly as it happens. This footage forces one uncomfortable question onto everyone watching. If this is how the leader behaves publicly, what happens inside that department when nobody's recording?